If you've been following the channel, you may have noticed that I like Yugioh. Opening booster packs again, I've been getting decks, more tins, stuff that I used to do when I was a kid, and I get to do now as an adult, and it's so much fun. But I quickly began to realise that the landscape of Yugioh had changed so much since I was a kid. What the f*** is a pendulum card? I had to learn how to play Yugioh again. I watched YouTube videos, I played Duel Links.
Suck a Kaiba.
The reason I'm making this video is because I've decided to enter a Yugioh tournament, and you are coming with me. Hi guys, welcome to Ink Bros. My name is Brandon, and welcome back to Let's Play Yugioh. Today we are once again playing Yugioh and entering a local tournament and seeing how far I can go, meeting some new people and learning about some new cards. But before we get into that, I want to thank you for A, coming back to watching the series, and B, supporting the very first episode. Episode 1 of this series is now the most watched video on our channel, and being small creators, Ethan and I, it's really nice to see that kind of support. Even though it's only nearly 100 at this time of recording, those numbers are everything. So every single person that's taken the time to watch even a little bit of this video, thank you. You guys are amazing, and hope that you guys stick around because I like hanging out with you, playing Yugioh and having some fun. Anyway, so today we're once again going to be going back to Grand J Games, attend their local tournament and have a bit of fun. I'm still going to be using my Dark Magician deck from last week. I had a lot of fun using it, and towards the end of their last tournament, I was kind of getting into the rhythm of using my deck and getting it to work the way that I want it to work. Any good Yu-Gi-Oh deck is like a car. Mine's a beaten up old piece of shit. But it's my old beaten up piece of shit. I love Dark Magician cards, they're so fun to use, and I know that it's not within the meta, but it is a lot of fun. But just like any old car, it doesn't run the greatest. There are things I can do to it to, you know, get the engines going, putting a little bit of elbow grease in there, and revving up my V8. But there are cards that I can use in this deck like Soul Servant and a few other meta staples that would probably make this deck a lot better than it is. But again, I just don't have access to those cards, so for now I'm pretty much just going to work with what I got and make the best of it. And here is my deck list. So as you can see, it's pretty similar to what I used last week, with the exception of now 2 Ice Dragon Prisons and a Magician's Souls. A bit of shuffling here and there, and yeah, just hope for the best. Pretty much that's the ultimate strategy here, is just hoping for the best. But my goal is I want to get 2 out of 4 at least. I absolutely believe this deck has potential. I just gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
Heart in the cards? Ridiculous. These cards are all about power.
So, once again, let's play Yugioh. Now, entering this tournament, I didn't realise that this coincided with the release of a new structure deck, being the Strike of Albaz. I'm not really familiar with these things, being a new player, but I'd heard like on the grapevine and on YouTube and all that kind of stuff that this is very much a deck to look out for, and Grand J Games managed to get the deck quite early before a lot of other retail places, so they were doing a special launch and an event after the tournament where people would totally be using the structure deck in a very similar format to how we were playing. Pretty much most people were using this structure deck as well as combining it with a few different other cards to try and practice and get used to it, and it is a very, very good deck. I really didn't know what to expect coming into this tournament. Even though I was playing the same cards over and over again, it was a tough one. I found myself, despite being against the ropes a fair bit, I found myself making a lot more smarter plays than I did last week. I've become a lot more familiar with my deck, and I know how, and I'm now seeing that I understand it a lot better. I'm playing it a lot more confidently, and I think that helps because of the people I'm playing with. Like, they're all really cool people. These are some really nice guys. And even though, like, it's my second week and stuff, they're all still so nice to me and very welcoming and understanding that I'm still trying to get used to some of the mechanics of the game. But yeah, because they were so nice, I felt that I could be a lot more confident with my plays and confident with what I was doing with my deck. So that was brilliant. And I found myself doing a play that I don't think a lot of these people had seen before. And none of us were sure if it was even legal. So there's a certain card that is not frowned upon but laughed at in the Yugioh community, but I love it very dearly. It's called the Eye of Timaeus. Now, the Eye of Timaeus is a spell card that pretty much allows a Dark Magician-based fusion monster to be summoned without the need of any other materials apart from Dark Magician. And so, in this duel that I was playing, I think this is Duel 2, I was able to summon Dragoon, which is arguably one of the most powerful monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. And a lot of people are used to having to use 2 or 3 different cards just to get this motherfucker out. Me just using one card was kind of unheard of because no one had really heard of the card. But it was kind of fun to watch. It's really exciting, kind of interesting and fascinating for me to watch because any duel I do, I'm learning so much about the game. And so when I did this play, I got to watch a whole bunch of people come together and discuss the rulings of a card and try and work out among each other how this card works and even if it is legal. In the end, it did turn out. It was a very legal move for me to do, and I managed to bring out Dragoon. I played 4 games in this tournament, and I lost all 4. Now, I'm not upset that I didn't get to reach my goal this week. I had a lot of fun. And even though I'm not winning, I'm learning so much about the game and meeting new people and learning new things. It's really exciting. I'm hoping that very next week, there's going to be a lot more Dragoon on the field, a lot more aggressive plays, and using this deck a lot smarter than I did this week. So we didn't come away with any wins today, guys. All me, not you. But I'm really having fun with this. I'm learning a lot of new things about the game and meeting some really cool people. And even after the first episode, I'm seeing support from people watching these videos, and that honestly means so much. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Community is one that I've always wanted to try and be a part of, and meeting new people and talking to new people. So if you're watching this, thank you so much for sticking around. Anyone from Grand J Games, you guys are awesome. It was really nice to see some people in the last video that I posted commenting on the video, responding to it, just with their own Yu-Gi-Oh! Stories, and I love hearing how people got into Yu-Gi-Oh! And let me know in the comments what your experience with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, since I want to hear your story. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and I hope once again that we can play some more Yu-Gi-Oh! So something pretty exciting just happened. At the point of this recording, we just reached 100 views on the last video, which is pretty exciting. So as a way of celebrating, I decided to buy 3 of these. It goes to the past packs, 5 packs of Battle of Chaos, and 1 pack of MetaZoo. And in the Ghost of the Past, I managed to pull a Ghost Rare. I can't tell you how shocked I was to even get a Ghost Rare in the first place. I mean, I've never had a Ghost Rare before in my entire history of loving Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Ghost Rare is Red Eyes Black Dragon. So in an episode where Dragoon was my MVP, it was kind of a nice reward to get Red Eyes Black Dragon as a Ghost Rare. The Red Eyes Black Dragon obviously won't be going into the deck, it's going straight into a sleeve and somewhere away safe. The other cards I managed to get were pretty cool too. And MetaZoo.
Not at all f***ing creepy.
Also really cool. I might also start collecting MetaZoo cards, who knows. Goes to the past. Whew.